You know that one person who goes on vacation, watches the sunset, finds the perfect little cafe, maybe even takes 20 photos, and posts absolutely none of them? Their profile picture is 3 years old. Their Instagram grid looks abandoned. And when someone tags them in a photo, they inspect it like it's evidence in a criminal investigation. From the outside, people may assume they're insecure, antisocial, secretive, or simply terrible at social media. But inside, something very different may be happening. If you rarely post photos of yourself online, welcome. You're about to feel very seen. Not posting your face doesn't automatically mean you hate how you look. It doesn't mean you have no confidence, and it definitely doesn't mean your life is boring. Today, we're breaking down the psychology of people who don't post their photos on social media. Even when they take pictures, enjoy their lives, and genuinely like connecting with other people. For some, taking a photo naturally leads to sharing it. The outfit looks good. The lighting cooperates for once. The coffee arrives looking suspiciously photogenic, so they post it, receive a few comments, and move on with their day. But for others, a photo feels personal. Posting it doesn't feel like sharing a moment. It feels like placing part of yourself on a stage and giving hundreds of people permission to examine it. Psychologists often describe this through self-presentation. Stripped of all the academic language, self-presentation is simply the way we manage how other people see us. Social media turns that process into a permanent performance. You choose the picture, you adjust the crop, you write the caption, and then you wait while people you haven't spoken to since high school silently form opinions about your face, your clothes, your relationship, your home, and apparently the sandwich sitting beside you. For people who are highly aware of how they are perceived, posting can create more pressure than pleasure. A photograph stops being a memory and becomes a statement. What does this picture say about me? Do I look like I'm trying too hard? Will people think I'm showing off? Why does my arm look like it belongs to someone else? So instead of entering that mental loop, they simply keep the picture private. But there's another layer. Some people have stronger privacy boundaries. To them, not every meaningful experience needs an audience. A quiet dinner, a birthday with family, a walk through a beautiful city. These moments may feel more valuable when they remain inside the circle of people who are actually there. Their life is less like a public stage and more like a private home. They may happily invite certain people inside, they just don't want strangers staring through every window. For these people, privacy isn't secrecy, it's control over who gets access to them. And sometimes this preference begins much earlier. Maybe they grew up in a family where drawing attention to yourself was discouraged. Maybe they were teased about their appearance. Maybe a picture was once shared without their permission, followed by jokes, comments, or criticism that stayed with them much longer than anyone realized. Their nervous system learned that visibility comes with risk. Being seen meant being evaluated. So now, the safest photo is the one that never leaves the camera roll. But sometimes the origin is much simpler. Some people grew up without documenting every ordinary moment. They learn to experience life first and remember it later. They don't automatically reach for their phone when the food arrives or when the sky turns orange. They are not resisting social media. Their brain simply doesn't connect enjoyment with public proof. Okay, let's pause. Because this video would be doing you a disservice if it turned every empty Instagram profile into evidence of emotional wisdom. For some people, avoiding photos really is connected to insecurity. They may dislike being photographed because every image becomes another opportunity to criticize their body, skin, smile, or expression. They don't keep photos private because privacy brings them peace. They hide because visibility feels unbearable. And there is an important difference. Do you avoid posting because your life feels complete without an audience? Or because you're afraid an audience will find something wrong with you? One is a boundary, the other may be a protective wall. From the outside, they can look exactly the same. Your reluctance to post might have a painful backstory. Or maybe you simply don't need digital applause every time you leave the house. Both possibilities are real. You might be sitting here realizing that you've taken thousands of photos nobody else has ever seen. Or you might be someone who loves posting, sharing, and watching friends react to your life. Neither approach is automatically healthier. Some people use social media as connection. Others protect connection by keeping it away from social media. The important question isn't whether you post, it's whether the choice genuinely feels like yours. So if you don't post photos of yourself, you're not necessarily insecure, you're not antisocial, and you're not missing out on your own life. You may simply prefer experiencing a moment over performing it, because a memory doesn't become more real when other people double tap it. Sometimes the most meaningful parts of your life are the ones that never leave your camera roll. So tell me, do you enjoy keeping your photos private, or do you overthink every picture before posting it? Share your experience in the comments and subscribe to Mindline Lab for more psychology behind the everyday behaviors we rarely explain.